What is going on, guys and gals? Tyler here, and today I'm bringing you another Mortal Kombat topic video. And today's topic video is, once again, about Mortal Kombat 11. Sadly, the Mortal Kombat X videos has slowly sailed by, as I've already done a future DLC prediction video, and there aren't too many other videos about Mortal Kombat X to make, and until that future DLC comes out, we're kinda stuck in a purgatory of predictions for Mortal Kombat 11. Sorry, that's just the truth. Still, Mortal Kombat 11 videos are incredibly fun to make, and judging from the reception of my last Mortal Kombat 11 video, are pretty fun to watch too. So, for Mortal Kombat 11, I'm bringing you another video of the plot, this time about the new Deadly Alliance. Mortal Kombat 11 is likely going to have its own unique story. There's no doubt in my mind about that. However, I'm also sure that the unique story will still maintain elements from previous games, seeing as the storyline is still technically a reboot of the old storyline. Now, Mortal Kombat 9 had a lot of references to the older games, and Mortal Kombat X only had a few moments that harken back to Mortal Kombat 4 or Mortal Kombat Gold. And for Mortal Kombat 11, I'm expecting a larger amount of callbacks to older games. The game that I think will see the most drawbacks to, though, has to be Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. Despite what you may remember from Conquest Mode of Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance, there is a story littered beneath those glorified training missions. Trust me, I didn't know it either, though. I had to look up a transcript and read it when I was younger because, I was way too lazy to beat that game. I'm just gonna be honest. Then again, many people, like myself, didn't know about that hidden story, so I'm not gonna be referencing that too much, because that would probably make this video a lot more confusing than it has to be. And trust me, it may get a bit confusing. However, most people do know that the main story is about a deadly alliance consisting of Quan Chi and Shang Tsung who have the amulet, and together they wreak havoc throughout the realms, killing many warriors including Earthrealm's champion Liu Kang and the ruler of Outworld at the time, Shao Kahn. Yeah, in an intro cutscene, they killed the main protagonist and the main antagonist. You just don't see that in games anymore. Then again, that's probably compensating for the lack of story, pretty much, in the training missions. So, there are many elements to the story that I didn't mention right there, but that's just the basic outline. Also, I'm going to be basing this off of my prediction of the story of Mortal Kombat 11, annotation here. And if you're too lazy to watch that video, like I would be if I was watching this, just being honest again, I'll just tell you that it revolves around Raiden destroying all the realms other than Earthrealm and Netherrealm to protect Earthrealm. And eventually, everybody other than the Revenants and Liu Kang Kitana try to go against him because he becomes a tyrannical dictator of all the realms. So, who could our Deadly Alliance be? Well, the first and most obvious option would have to be Shang Tsung and Quan Chi. Shang Tsung has been hinted at being both alive, in-game and in endings, so it is still a possibility, and Quan Chi is a sorcerer after all, so he could have some backup plan that lets him live, even though he got his face chopped. Yeah, I highly doubt that this will be the case, because even knowing Ed Boon's track record, I don't think that he and NetherRealm Studios would do something that drastic. Another option could be Liu Kang and Kitana, the two rulers of the Netherrealm, and to many people, that would be the most plausible option. In Mortal Kombat 11, they, of course, will be a duo, but I don't think that there'll be anything that even slightly resembles the Deadly Alliance of old. Therefore, I wouldn't say that they would be the ones to become the new-formed Deadly Alliance. So, if it isn't Shang Tsung and Quan Chi or Liu Kang and Kitana, then who could it be? Now, would you believe me if I told you that the new Deadly Alliance would be Scorpion and Sub-Zero? Whoa, stop sending that death threat in the comments right now, because I actually have a lot of talking to do that may change your mind. Just let me explain, please. In Mortal Kombat 9, it was referenced in an ending that Scorpion and Sub-Zero would team up and become a Deadly Alliance. That got fans hyped, but we all knew it was a distant dream and that it was unlikely to happen since it was a non-canonical ending. However, in Mortal Kombat X, Scorpion is returned to his human form, and once there, who does he make amends with and end up alliancing with? That's right, Sub-Zero, of course. At that point, they are once again referenced as a Deadly Alliance. Now, Scorpion and Sub-Zero would certainly not be centered within the main story, but they definitely would be a part of the side plot. And also, to further prove my point, you call Scorpion and Sub-Zero a Deadly Alliance once in Mortal Kombat 9. No big deal, probably just a coincidence. But when you call him a Deadly Alliance again in Mortal Kombat X, in a part of the canonical story, yeah, it's no longer a coincidence. So, here's how I think that their story would go. Instead of being a Deadly Alliance of evil like a certain other Deadly Alliance, they instead use their powers to defend Earthrealm, and then later aid in taking down Earthrealm's ruler in Raiden, together. They also would have the amulet, like the Deadly Alliance of old, as Scorpion was left charge of defending it for all eternity according to its ending, which definitely could be canonical. So, Scorpion has control of the amulet, and Sub-Zero is working with him. After Raiden's newfound alliance with the Netherrealm and his now tyrannical stance as dictator, the Deadly Alliance move their attention to the rulers of the Netherrealm, as they do realize that Raiden would overpower them, even with their combined strength. Because Raiden not only has the help of those two rulers, but he also has the Revenant army and his now he has incredible power too, because he's ruling Earthrealm. He has all the armies at his own will. So, they pull a move like they did in the older Deadly Alliance. They kill Liu Kang. This time, though, in the Netherrealm, because Liu Kang is evil and helping the evil, now turned evil, Raiden. So Liu Kang is dead, just like before, but Scorpion goes the extra mile and kills a fleeing Kitana. Now that the two Netherrealm rulers are dead, Raiden is in full control of the Revenant army, which actually kind of backfires on the Earthrealm heroes. Well, not the Earthrealm heroes, the new Deadly Alliance, but then again, same time, weakens Raiden too. So it's sort of at a standstill at weakness and power. So after this point, they don't show up in the story until the very end, where they go to take down Raiden. It's at this point that the story moves on to resembling Deception a bit. All of the forces of the heroes are overpowered by the Revenant army, Raiden being the puppet master controlling the strings. And it takes Cassie Cage to call up the now dormant Deadly Alliance to put it all on the line, including their lives, and fight Raiden. As almost all the heroes are taken down, two figures enter the Jinsei chamber where the battle is taking place. The wounded heroes step aside as the Deadly Alliance, just like the one of old, faces Raiden one last time. The Revenants, seeing the Earthrealm heroes, or actually all Realm heroes, stepping aside, go in and fight them. But what they don't realize is, now seeing that they actually have hope in defeating Raiden and his army, the heroes that are wounded, strength up, they have inspiration now, they see Scorpion and Sub-Zero, they know that they have hope, and they distract the Revenant army, putting their lives on the line in the process. So, as almost all the heroes are stepping aside, and the Revenants fight them, they face Raiden. Raiden fights well against Scorpion and Sub-Zero, but eventually the combined forces overpower him and take him out. Scorpion, still enraged that Raiden didn't revive his family in the old Mortal Kombat tournament, tries to kill him, only to be stopped by Sub-Zero, who still sees hope in saving the fallen Thunder God and bringing him back to grace. Sub-Zero becomes outraged and claims that Scorpion is too bloodthirsty to have control of the amulet, too bloodthirsty for his own good. So, the two engage in Mortal Kombat alone, as all of the other heroes had already fled and or died, and the Revenants had been defeated, so the two former rivals fought once more, all alone. But as they were fighting, a monstrous silhouette appeared in the entrance to the chamber, and the two warriors turned their attention towards the figure. Just as they do, Raiden arises, and despite the events that occurred, changes his attention to the monstrous figure, a former emperor seeking revenge for his ravaged realms of Outworld, thanks to Raiden. So, if you couldn't tell right there, that ending was referencing back to Deception. That's Onaga in the entrance. Sorry, it's just decided I'll tell that out right now. Onaga's at the entrance. Scorpion and Sub-Zero are pretty much have to side with Raiden to take down the monstrous Onaga. So, if you didn't see the Deadly Alliance intro, or you never played Deadly Alliance, or you never played Mortal Kombat Deception, this video probably made no sense. Even to those who did play those games, yeah, it probably still makes no sense. But still, leave a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below what you think the new Deadly Alliance could be, or if you think there will be a new Deadly Alliance, and be sure to subscribe for more awesome gaming content. My name is Tyler, and I am out.
Final fight.